on the previous episode. Come on! What is occurring? Why... You have like 4 pixels! You have no excuse to be lagging this badly. And now, continued. Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is BestInSlot and we are back playing Minecraft Jurassicraft mod pack. I'd like to say that I fixed Minecraft, but I would be utterly lying. I tried to use Fraps and I realised I really do not like Fraps, so I gave up on that. Just gonna go ahead. As you can see, I've started to... Let's get some light. It's a bit dark and dreary down here, isn't it? I'll do that properly at some point. But as you can see, I have started to replace this with a super exciting ice stuff. It's not a fun process and it is quite a long process, but you know, I've only been working on it today. It's not taken forever, I suppose. Technically it hasn't taken forever, I guess. It feels like it has, but it unfortunately hasn't. But it's looking pretty nice, and it's to the point where I've done so much of the bottom. Actually, if we just nip over here and quick as a whippersniper, if we just knock out these walls here like so, in the slowest way possible, of course. Why else? How else would I do it, frankly? Then what we can go ahead and do is put... Oh, this is pretty. Put our mammoths down, because they should only get to about, say, this height max, and I'll be able to go ahead from that point... Ooh, don't like that. And finish making this all icy without disturbing them, basically. That looks like a penis. We're going to get rid of that. Not a fan of that. If you are a fan of that, and I'm not here to judge, that's fine. It's just not what I'm trying to model my park after, frankly. Just gonna put some stuff in just to liven this place up. But it's a little bit, I don't know, a little bit rigid and formal for my liking, I think. Let's just get rid of them. Make it all pretty. Pretty. That'll do. And we'll put some snow in, we'll do all that kind of stuff, but let's go ahead and get the mammoths in first. So mammoth embryo. What's that? Oh, DNA. Same here, the embryos. Okay, Smokey Joe, what am I doing? Boop! I really need to clean my inventory. Let's get rid of some of this crap. Don't need that, 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 don't need that. Is there a quick way to do this? I feel there's definitely a quick way to do this. I just don't know what it is. Birds was there. Don't need that. Don't need that. That'll do. Don't need that. That'll do. Don't need that. Don't need that. That'll do. Wait, don't need that. That'll do. Right. Okay, we also need a cow spawner thing. Yep, spawn cow. Okie dokie, and we're gonna need a feeder. You're a bucket, and we should be pretty good to go. So cow, embryo, pregnant cow. Splendid. So the cows are gonna have baby mammoths, which is probably a very painful experience for them, considering the difference in size. And then we will find out what they would like to eat. We're going to put a feeder in. We're going to put it there. I like that. That's a nice position. And while we're waiting for that, let's go ahead and put some snow down. Now, a lot of people have mentioned the fact that Dodos live in Mauritius. I was aware of this. I was aware that dodos don't live in icy environments. I'm not really sure why I did put them there, but I didn't really want to just use... I didn't really just want, like, 2 glacial creatures, considering the amount of work we put into this area, and it was a nice idea and stuff. So I think for now, the dodos are going to stay glacial. They're going to be nice, happy glacial dodos. I'm sure they'll get used to it. We'll pretend they're on holiday. The dodos are training for the Winter Olympics. They may be over, but they're in 4 years' time, the next ones. So the dodos are getting ready for that. Okay, that's a nice little story for everyone to believe in, okay? Everyone should now be very happy about the dodos. Everyone happy? Cool beans. That's all I wanted. Just trying to make this look a little bit more haphazard in a way. Oh, it doesn't sound like a good thing, but it is. In case you're all curious, I spent the day cutting worms up. It's been very exciting. I might do a video at some point. I'm working on my research project, and it is actually vaguely exciting. It's actually no. I'm gonna say it's very exciting because my lecturer has been known to glance at my videos, so I have to make sure he knows. I am very much enjoying my research project. We're looking for GABA transporters, which is a neurotransmitter, in Jurassicraft. It's not technically Jurassicraft flatworms. We're looking in flatworms, basically. This is nice. Come on, be pregnant. Be more pregnant. Are you pregnant? You're very pregnant, but you're taking your time. While that's going on, and I'm very impressed with the 5 minutes or so that the video has survived so far. We're going to nip up here. We're going to take a look at our dodos, which are all gone. Not really sure how. Not gonna lie, a little confused. Let's go ahead and double fence that. I suspect that was a problem, and that's how they got out. But this game is determined for me not to have nice things, isn't it? Every time I have something, it just gets rid of it. We're gonna put more in. I'm not happy about this. My theory is, though, if I put a Sorry, what we're going to do is, we're going to go have some fun with this. We're going to get the mammoths, and then we're going to go have fun with the dodo egg, because that is awesome. So let's nip down here. How are we doing, guys? We still preggers? We're still preggers. Let's have a look at those udders. Hello. Very pregnant. Very pregnant. Do you want some ice cream with pickles? That's what pregnant people do, isn't it? Otherwise, TV has lied to me progressively over the years. Right. So this is looking pretty cool. Don't really know what mammoths are going to want to eat. Well, plants or some description, I'd assume. Don't know what I need to do next. What are we doing next, guys? Let's have a look at the dinosaurs. Let's have a look at our options. My phone is beeping at me. I shall ignore it. You're all so much more important. Pachycephalosaurus, I think, is going to be our next one, along with the the Stegosaurus. We're going to do a Stegosaurus mixed with a Pachycephalosaurus. Then we're going to do Velociraptors. Yeah, then we're going to do a Spinosaurus. Do I like that? Spinosaurus. Then the aquatic exhibit. Then the T-Rex. And that would be all of them except the Brachy. We'll put the Brachy between the Velociraptor and the Spinosaurus. So, okay. We've got it. Got a plan. Got a plan, ladies and gentle ladies. How are we doing, preggers? Are we preggers? We look pretty preggers. I'm gonna stop saying preggers. It's not a nice word. Okay, cool beans. Seven goddamn minutes this video survived. It's doing well. Maybe it's fixed itself off its own accord. I like when things do that. Usually I punch them to make it happen, but apparently it's not necessary this time. This is really cool room as well. It just is. I'm sorry. I'm maybe very proud of myself, but I have every right to be. I need a sword. Chicken sword? Yep, that'll do. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Yay! Okay, now I need to kill the cows. Chicken sword is rubbish! Who knew? Who blimmin' knew? Let's just go. Okay, that noise was terrifying. What was that? Don't kill my The mammoths are killing them! Why are the mammoths killing the cow? What are you doing? Ugh. Oh, you don't eat. Why don't you eat? Oh, okay. I'll get that out of the way. Well, you're absolutely terrifying and hideously ugly, aren't you? Well done, you. Okay. Since they don't eat, we're gonna put some melon in. I know we did this with the thingies, but I had to get rid of it because I'm pretty sure that's how they escaped. So let's just put like a little foodie section over here, I think. What's that noise? Mammoth, what are you doing? I'm watching you. What is that noise? It's like a popping. Yes, yes. So they're going to grow up nice and big and strong. How are my dodos doing? They're okay. There's quite a few left. Doing okay. I want to quickly go have some fun with this because this is going to be awesome. What we need to do is find a nice out-of-the-way area. We are going to build into that swamp, by the way. It's the next... I'm thinking, actually, the raptors would be really cool. Just so you guys know what I mean. this area here. We'll go fly over here. And the next exhibit is going to be... Goddamn Dodo! Hello! What are you doing here? And you've grown up, haven't you? Where did they all go? Oh wait, they're all here. It's because you can't see them from a distance, Dodos. Don't really know why. Hey! Hey! Get back over there! I've got you a goddamn nest. What are you doing? How did you get out? Goddamn Dodos! Anyways. We're gonna lead on from here. This way. You're gonna come out. Actually, we've got a little path there, past the Dodo, yes. Here's going to be the Pachycephalosaurus and Stegosaurus, so we're going to have to clear out quite a large area, because I imagine the Stegosaurus is going to get fairly large. And then, I like the idea of something on the water here. Not an exhibit. And you walk across, and you're here, and I'll extend this, and we're going to build the raptors, but it's going to be like Jurassic Park. We're going to build the hatchery type thing that they're in at the start of the film. So it's going to be like a metal box, basically, with some trees inside it, and the raptors are all going to run around, and you'll be able to stand and walk around the metal box. And after that, you'll head down into that direction for the Brachiosaurus. That is the plan. Until then, I just want to head a little further away so I can do this. Dodos! Dodos for a haul! I want to see what happens. Oh god. Okay. Game did not like that. I'm going to stop this before it crashes. Okay, I have officially given up. What is that? Whoa! What's going on? Whoa! Okay, slightly creepy, like the start of an alien invasion. Holy mother of God, is this what Fraps is doing, or is this just Minecraft being a little crazy? We're going to deal with this for the rest of the episode, and, oh, it's gone. Lovely. Oh, God, no, it's not. And I hope it's gone by next video, basically. Right, so I'm using Fraps. Apologies if my sound isn't fantastic or something. I've not really had time to mess with Fraps' settings, mainly because Fraps is rubbish and doesn't let you mess with settings in the slightest. Fraps is awful these days. If you're still using Fraps, I really recommend you get onto Bandicam. However, I have a slight suspicion that it is Bandicam that is messing up my recordings. I just did about 5 minutes and lost it all. So I'm hopeful that with a swap to Fraps, for now I can make this work. I'm going to try OBS, and I've got DxTory as well. I'm going to try a few others. Basically whichever one is the best Bandicam replacement. I love Bandicam. Bandicam's by far the best, but it's not working, so let's hope this does. Anyways, what I was doing before I was so rudely interrupted by game-breaking errors was deciding where we're going to put the Stegosaurus and the Pachycephalosaurus, and talking about how the problem is, right, with the raptors, we're going to rebuild the hatchery from the start. I don't think it's a hatchery, it's like a feeding area or something with Muldoon. They put the cow down and all that kind of malarkey, and then they go have dinner. It's hilarious, I tell you. Sattler is not impressed. Anyways, but the problem is, in the second film, the one with the Stegosaurus and the Pachycephalosaurus, be quiet, phone, there's no... Because it's the second film, they're not in cages or anything. They're all kind of like roaming about doing whatever the hell they want. The Stegosaurus is at the start with... Oh, crikey, I said her name about 2 minutes ago and I've completely forgotten it. It's not Sattler, it's the other one. Harding. Sarah Harding. Yeah, Sarah Harding. Who, I believe, her brother is in the first book. Anyways, Sarah Harding is with the Stegosaurus in the forest, and the Pachycephalosauruses are in like a big ass field getting chased down by InGen. Neither have an exhibit for me to recreate in the way that I've been able to do with the raptors or with the pteranodons, or to an extent with the compies and the Dilophosauruses, even if neither really worked how we would have wanted. So that's kind of a problem. I'm thinking that this area here, if I put the fence all the way out here, down to here, across there, across here, all this bit here, I think that'll be enough. So what we're going to do rather quickly, because I hate trees, is we're going to kill the trees, because nobody likes trees anyway. and clear this area, and hopefully this can be our next exhibit. I definitely clear these trees before the crash. Whatever, whatever. Get rid of the evil, evil trees. Right. Where are we going? Be gone, bushy demons. I hate them. I hate them. They just clog everything up. Always in the way. I mean, I can plant more trees if I want it to have a nice foresty aesthetic. Don't know why anyone would want that malarkey, but you know, we may want a foresty aesthetic, especially for the Stegosaurus, because you know that's where the Stegosaurus was. But not right now. Let me pick where my foresty aesthetic is. What's going on here? This is a ground tree. Otherwise known as a demon tree. Anyways, okay, that's that done. We can start putting in a light fence, and by a light fence, I mean a fence. So fence. Ooh. Should we do a different fence? What about an iron fence? What's that going to look like? I'm very excited to find out. The answer is rubbish. Alright, calm down, lad. What about a nether brick? I'm not convinced, you know. It just doesn't have the rustic charm of the wooden fence, you know? I'm not a fan. And now we are going to build, not for these, but for the well, the raptors are going to be in the hatchery. For the Spinosaurus, the Brachiosaurus, and the T-Rex, we're going to do kind of like a bigger fence. You know, like the paddock that the T-Rex breaks through. We're going to recreate that as well. I like recreating things, in case you couldn't tell. The paddock that the T-Rex is in, where it breaks through that fence, I'm going to recreate that, so we'll put a dent in it and all that kind of stuff where you would have broken through in the film. Where are we going? Where are we going? Oh, there's going to be plenty of room. Plenty of room! Boop! So that's going to come down here. But that kind of taller fence is what we're going to start doing for the bigger dinosaurs, at least the T-Rex. It's more like a safety precaution, but I kind of want to... I like my little challenges as to what I can build. People are not nice to me about my building, by the way. I keep getting loads of comments saying, oh, we really want to help you so you can actually build something. I'm really happy with how the park's going. Screw you guys. I have no problems with how the park is going, frankly. I know it's not perfect, but I know what I'm doing. I know what I want to build, and I tend to build it. All right, let's be nice at the BestInSlot. I think that's going to be plenty big. If that goes all the way down there, maybe we'll bring it out a little bit so it includes this little like oasis thing. I'm slightly worried about the Pachycephalosaurus drowning, because all small dinosaurs love to drown. That is scientific fact, as proven by Minecraft. But I like this area. This is really nice, and I'd like to incorporate it. So, you know, I don't really like fences. I feel far more comfortable with natural boundaries. But whatever. You deal with the HangGliderMod. I am going to go around and sort of double all this up just to make sure down the line. But I just kind of want to get the layout down before we do any of that malarkey. What's that noise? When I look up, it stops. Should I be worried? Now, this is slightly worrying because this is exactly the kind of situation where small dinosaurs will climb up thinking, la 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 la, I love hills, who doesn't? And then they'll fall to their death. Which is fine, but it's actually not fine in the slightest, so. Okay, and down here, I think that's going to be loads of room, frankly. If the dinosaurs disagree, well, they can go be regenerated in somebody else's Jurassic Park. No, not having that. No. There we go. Splendid. It's all going pretty well, I think. Oh, no, I'm fairly happy. And along here. Long. Okay, that definitely is doubling up right now. Otherwise, they're just going to wander out without a care in the world. And we've seen just how much my dinosaurs like to escape from me. A lot being the answer to that question. Which was my question. Okay. Nearly there. Where are we going? Up to the tree? No, past the tree. Up to there, I believe. Yeah, trees! Trees everywhere. I actually can't get past them. Okay. That should be it. And obviously we're going to just knock this out. Replace this with a fence. Fantastic. No. Okay, and in here, which I think this is nice and big. I think it's quite a nice little exhibit, and it really took no time to build. So, cool. We're gonna have I think we're gonna have one Stegosaurus and like 3 Pachycephalosauruses. That way we can have a nice big one in the middle, and then the 3 little ones kind of roaming about. But we have had new critters in this very episode, so we're not going to do it in this one, we're going to do it in the next one. Plus I want to make sure my mic quality isn't as awful as I'm pretty sure it is. Anyways, to clarify, so that's from the Glacial exhibit, so you come through, you'll probably wander around... I don't know how I'm going to do this actually. I don't know how... Maybe a raised path. I think we're going to do a raised path, so it goes along and comes around there. Then it goes down, probably along this lake. Not in a glass tunnel, because we're saving that for later. Over to this swampy bit over here. We're going to do the raptor. I'll probably level this bit here. Put the raptor exhibit there. Oh my god, the rain. Don't know if you can even hear me, so we're going to turn that off. And then Brachiosaurus. Probably... What did I just tell you, Rain? Probably in... I don't really know about the Brachiosaurus. Let's have a look. That's going to be the raptors, that's that. Glacial, Need to get in that direction. Probably there, Brachiosaurus, I guess. There's a very nice cliff looking thing over there. We might use that. Need to make sure there's room for the visitor centre there. Maybe some other stuff. But I also need it to lead further that way to get all the other dinosaurs in before the end. These red lines are really weird. We're going to end it here. Next video, 2 new dinosaurs. We're going to add the Pachycephalosaurus and Stegosaurus. We're going to probably double up this fence. And that is about it. Hopefully my mic is okay. This may be just what you have to deal with in terms of... Oh, look at that. That's cool. In terms of just the Jurassicraft recording, I don't really know yet. Let's take a little final look at our new arrivals for today. Terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. And let's go check on the Smilodons while we're here. Getting rather big. I think that may be their max size. This is the benefits of building in a cave. Nothing escapes. You are stuck there for as long as I goddamn want you to be there. Next time, I'm building all of my dinosaurs in a goddamn cave, okay? On the plus side, the game has yet to crash under Fraps, so maybe that means it's going to work. Until the next episode, thank you very much for joining me, ladies and gentlemen. Please like and subscribe, and I shall see you lovely people in that next episode. Until then, cheers, much love as always, bye bye.